Hi everyone and welcome. In the previous videos we have covered that how we can read Modbus TCP device data using JavaScript. So we have already covered that how you can read the holding register, input register, coil status and discrete input status of your Modbus TCP device using JavaScript. If you want to watch the videos, then you can click here to watch the video, and if you want to get the code, then you can click on the code to get the code. Now in this video we will see how you can log your Modbus TCP IP device data into the SQLite database using JavaScript. So basically you will have your Modbus TCP IP device in your network, or maybe simulated Modbus TCP IP device or physical Modbus TCP IP device. You can use JavaScript to connect with that Modbus TCP IP device, and you can log that Modbus TCP IP device data into the SQLite database. So let's see how you can do that. Okay, so I will update the code link here, so you can click here and you can get the code in the future after this video. Now here is the entire code. You have to ignore this config_1.json. I was testing it for multiple devices, okay, but right now it's ready for single device. So the main two file is config.json and the index.js. Okay, and if this node modules folder is not available, then here I have mentioned the command that you have to run this command in the folder. Okay, so you have to copy this command from here and you have to open the command prompt here. Okay, and then you have to run that command in the same folder. So once you run this command in the same folder, the Modbus serial package and the SQLite 3 package will be download and install. Okay, and then after you have this folder node_modules, and then after you can use this index.js file. So you have to wait for a few seconds until it get the package and it will install the package in your system. Okay, so here you can see everything is up to date. Okay, so everything is installed already in my system, so nothing is going to be installed. Now you can configure this config.json file, okay, as per your Modbus device. So if you open this config.json file, then here you have to provide your device name. Then after you have to provide your device IP address, the TCP port number of your device, the slave ID of your device, and here you have to provide the holding register, input register, coils or discrete input. Okay, so everything you can provide here, and here you can provide the SQLite database details. So where you want to store your Modbus data, okay, what will be the table name and what will be the storing interval. So everything you have to specify in the config.json file. You don't have to touch this index.js file until and unless you want to modify the entire code. Okay, so if you don't touch index.js file and if you only modify this config.json file, then also entire code will run properly. So here I am going to use this OpenModSim software to simulate my Modbus TCP device. So it's a free software. Okay, you don't have to buy any license, so you can download this software from the GitHub. Okay, and you don't have to pay anything. So here we are going to click on the connect and we are going to create the Modbus TCP server on the port number 502. You can see Modbus TCP server is running on the port number 502. Okay, and the IP address is my localhost IP address, which is 127.0.0.1. The port number is 502. The slave ID, or you can see the device ID, is 1, and the register type is holding register. Okay, as you can see here. Now I'm going to simulate the first 5 holding register. Okay, so let me simulate it. So we have simulated the first 5 holding register, and here I have already mentioned that we are going to start reading the register from the 0, and the quantity we are going to read is 5, and here is the tag names. Tag name is like holding register tag 0, tag 1, tag 2 and so on. Okay, and here is the location where my SQLite database is going to be stored or going to be created, and here is the table name to store the Modbus data, and here is the interval. So every 5000 millisecond, or you can say 5 seconds, JavaScript will read the data from my Modbus TCP device and it will log the data into my database. Okay, now if you have input register to read or if you have coils to read, then also you can add those things here. So for that you can refer this config1.json. so this is how you can also add this input register, coils, input coils, everything. So if you want to read multiple type of register from the single device, then this is how you can specify, or this is how you can create your config.json file. So I hope this thing is clear, and also I'm going to provide this sample file with the code so you can get some idea. Now everything is done. We have created our config.json file. Now I'm going to save it. Okay, and we are going to read the holding register. So everything is done. I'm going to close it. Now we will launch our index.js file, or we can say we are going to run the JavaScript code. So here I'm going to type node index.js, and then I'm going to hit enter. So automatically it will create one database on my desktop. You can see data.db, and it is connected to the device 1. Okay, so basically the JavaScript is connected to my MoreSim device, and it's reading the data at interval of 5 seconds, and then it is storing the data in this SQLite database. So you can open this SQLite database, and here you can see Modbus underscore data table is created, which we have mentioned in the config.json file, Modbus underscore data. Okay, and inside that database, inside this table Modbus underscore data, we have our data. So here is the device name, here is the register name, and here is the value, and here is the timestamp. So you can sort the timestamp. Okay, you can see 53, the previous reading was at 48, so exactly after 5 minutes we have another reading. So see, 53 plus 5, 58, 58 plus 5, 3. So every 5 seconds, okay, it will log the data in this database. You can also change the interval as per your requirement, 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, and it's in the milliseconds. So if you want to specify the interval 1 second, then you can specify 1000 here. So it will log your data at every second into the SQLite database. Okay, so I hope this thing is clear, that how you can use the JavaScript to connect with any Modbus TCP device, and how you can log the data into the SQLite database. And here is the config.json file. Okay, and if you want to get the entire code, okay, along with all the files, then you can go to our website, and I will provide the link here. So you can click here and you can get the code. So if you have any questions or any doubt, then you can always ping me on Telegram, Instagram, WhatsApp, anywhere. All the social media link is available here. Also, you can comment on this video. Also, you can send me a mail. Now in the next video, we will see how you can log your Modbus TCP IP device data into the CSV file using JavaScript. And in this format, we are going to log our data into the CSV file on the daily basis. So each day we are going to create the new CSV file. Okay, so we have our data managed. So whenever we want to search for any previous data, then we can go for the date and we can have the data for that date. Okay, so let's meet in the future videos. Till then, take care, goodbye, and thank you.